Why, hello everybody, what's going on? What's up, 2-Hit? What's up, Satellite? What's up, Mizroy and Arcane? Hi everybody, happy Saturday! I hope you're doing well. Man, I've had a lovely, extremely relaxing day today. I hope you have as well. I hope it's been good. Mine was definitely good, because I had nothing that really needed doing today. I took it upon myself to do some stuff like, laundry and straightening up and whatnot. Outside of that, just took it easy. I actually got to play a lot of games, and we'll talk about that. I made myself a particularly delicious dinner tonight. Since I had so much time, I invested a bunch of it in making a rather nice beef stew for myself, and oh, it was really good, and I'm going to continue to enjoy it for the next couple days too. I'm very excited about that. Pretty good Saturday. Spent most of the day running tabletop RPGs for friends, and had chicken pot pie casserole for dinner. That sounds super good. Yeah, that sounds really, really nice. I got a box of frozen chicken bakes from Costco back when I first got back to America. They're not like the chicken bakes that they have there, that they serve at their food court there. These have a bit more veggies in them, but it's basically chicken, bacon, some kind of cheese, and then green peppers, maybe onions, I'm not sure. All baked into like this little like baguette. And the frozen ones, you just throw them in the toaster oven for like 20 minutes. And they come out nice and piping hot. And I've been enjoying those quite a bit. Kind of adjacent to the whole chicken pot pie concept, I think. Though now that you've mentioned it, I would absolutely love a genuine chicken pot pie. That would be wonderful. I had to open a red wine to make my beef stew, so I'm enjoying wine tonight. Today. I've been drinking since the mid-afternoon because I had to start cooking then. And I had to open that bottle of wine, and I was like, well, we're here. Finally picked up my prescription after my doc sent to the wrong place an hour away. Oh no. I washed dishes while watching a nice stream. Why, thank you. Thank you so much for that. Good evening, RV Winkle. Been playing Control. The graphics are good, it's filled with a bunch of frustrating bullshit. Oh, that's a shame. I was just talking a couple nights ago how I'd really like to play all of the Remedy, like, Alan Wake Control-verse games. Because the only one of those I've finished is the original Alan Wake. I started but never finished American Nightmare. I haven't played Quantum Break or Control. I certainly haven't played Alan Wake 2. What's up, Eva? Thank you so much for subscribing for 38 months, my god! Thank you so much for that. You had to make a beef stew so you could open your red wine. Well, I wouldn't... The thing about it, I wouldn't open a bottle of red wine just for myself to drink. Like, I like sharing wine with my wife. She's more of a wine drinker than I am. I prefer cocktails, and I've got plenty of things to make cocktails out of right now. But I needed it for cooking. There you go. Can't get around it. If you can't get around it, might as well embrace it. But it was worth it. It made a really nice stew. I'm already looking forward to eating it tomorrow, which is a very good sign. I'm not gonna have anything to do tomorrow either. My parents can't make it down to visit tomorrow, so gonna have another super nice, relaxing day. Probably straighten up some more. Do some grocery shopping. My family, my wife and kids will be back a week from Monday, so I'm kind of on the last leg of this particular journey. Yes, stews are always better the next day. Everything gets a chance to intermingle, the flavors enrichen. I don't think that's an actual word, but I'm making it. Tonight only, I'm providing a temporary pass for enrichen. It's like embiggening the flavor. Anyway, I played games today. It was great. Not only did I play games today, I finished games. I finished 2 games today. Something that y'all know is a bit of a rarity around here. I finished Black Skylands. That game, and fuck you, Eva. That game ended up being bigger than I thought it was. It felt to me like a game where they would resolve the immediate storyline, but kind of leave other stuff open, but no. They wrapped up everything, and the story took on a surprising scope by the end of it. That was pretty cool. I enjoyed that. And then, so I finished that like right after lunch, and I installed a bunch of other games that I was thinking about trying out. And the first one of those that I tried was Turnip Boy Commits Tax Evasion. And I finished Turnip Boy Commits Tax Evasion in a single sitting. It's like a 3-hour game. And it was good. I really enjoyed it. Very cute writing, like lovely graphics, simple gameplay loop. It's like a kitschy, low-impact Zelda in a way. Yeah, Turnip Boy was hilarious. I enjoyed it a lot. And I know there's a sequel to look forward to. But yeah, it was a really good time. Good evening, PM Collector Boy. Oh no, not more Double Dragon. Not unless somebody requests it. See, the power in the power hours always lies with you, chat. The speed, the haste, the alacrity with which we advance through each and every one of these issues is determined by each and every one of you. If you do not request games to be looked at, we keep going. And now that we're back to the normal game features. Potentially, we could go through most of the rest of the magazine tonight. I harbor no illusions that we could even possibly finish it tonight. I think that's far beyond the realm of possibility. Especially since someone just requested Wario Land. But yeah, that power belongs to you, chat. You've got the touch. You've got the power. So yeah. What else did I install that I was thinking about playing today? SteamWorld Heist. I know the sequel for SteamWorld Heist just came out, so folks have been talking about that lately. Oh, when I was looking through my... So I went through and looked at all the games in my library tagged as RPG. I have like 620 some games tagged as RPG. Obviously, they're not all RPGs. Some of them are, it's absolutely inexplicable why they are tagged as such, but some of them are more fringe, I guess. I rediscovered intergalactic fishing by doing this, and I reinstalled that. Crosscode. I've been thinking about starting a big-ish RPG on my own. Something that I'm unlikely to ever stream. And Crosscode keeps floating to the top of that list. I also installed Cat Quest 2, because I really enjoyed Cat Quest 1 recently. It's a nice, light, low-impact game. And It Lurks Below, which, if you don't know, It Lurks Below is a extremely Terraria-ish game made by one of the original creators of Diablo. And I played more of this than I thought. I have like 5.5 hours in it. But that was a long time ago. Like a very, very long time ago. Any one of these are fair. I'm gonna have tons of time tomorrow. I'm going to start something else tomorrow for sure. Love seeing Five Nights at Freddy's out of the hands of that nut job. Not only is there an FNAF kart race, there's another mainline entry called Into the Pit. It's apparently the best in the series since the original. No kidding. So I didn't actually hear what happened. Did Coffin like sell the rights to it? Or is he licensing it out to other developers? Or what's actually going on here? What is happening and why is it happening? Is what I want to know. Not even sure I can remember all the Five Nights at Freddy's games that have come out. I know there were like 4 mainline ones, but then it gets fuzzy from there because I think they stopped numbering them and they started getting a little more creative with whatever genre they were. Step down from creative control after going on a right-wing rant, not to the depths of lunacy that the Domina guy. I found Domina in my library again too, and I decided to crack open the patch notes, and oh boy, what a trip that was. That was an exciting time. You rarely see like the entire world come together to dunk on somebody like they did with Domina. I feel like the Domina guy had 0 supporters, like none. Everybody had an issue with that dude, and he had 0 awareness of it and just completely self-immolated. It was glorious, absolutely wonderful. And now I've got a game kick around in my library that I'm never gonna play again, ever. What's up, Art Dominic? Hi, making up some Midnight Jambalaya. Ooh, nice. Ooh, jambalaya. I don't remember the last time I had jambalaya. I know I had it in New Orleans the last time I was there, but last time I was there was like high school. Midnight Jambalaya is a good Midnight Jambalaya is a great username. That one is killer. Somebody should borrow that. If I see a Midnight Jambalaya on Discord. That's exactly what we need. You know what else we need, chat? I think we need to get into it. I think there's no particular reason to delay tonight. I think there's a distinct possibility that we could forge forth into the magazine. Last time we were in New Orleans, the French owned it. Has been a while. Is jambalaya without the sausage? I couldn't tell you. I am not well enough versed in jambalaya to know what actually defines a jambalaya. I don't know if it's the kind of dish you can have an alignment chart for, or if it's strict ingredients only. The longer you hear, the more likely you are to get double dragon requested. That is also true. So yeah, we might as well get into it. Anyway, schedule reminder. I am streaming tomorrow night. Do not forget this. This is important. Because I am going to be celebrating our 6-year streamiversary tomorrow. Can you believe that? Can you believe my ass has been here majority of the nights of the week for 6 years doing this stuff? And we're going to talk about that. I'm not playing anything tomorrow night. We are going to go back through the annals of GPG history, streaming specifically. And we're gonna dredge up as many old memories as we can. If you haven't been around so long, tomorrow night will be very informative for you, because we're gonna recap some of the stuff that we did long ago. Relive some moments in GPG history, I think. Jambalaya is a reduction. You can have any kind of protein, but the mix of spice, rice, and vegetables is what makes it. Expected share stream on top. You may be disappointed. Shadow the Ninja Reborn drops in a couple weeks. I really enjoyed the other Natsume games, so I'll be sure to grab this. Nice. So yeah, 6-year streamiversary stream tomorrow night. Monday, we are back on Wooden Ocean. I cannot wait to get back to Wooden Ocean. I'm very excited. I have so many questions. I seek so many answers. There are so many places to go and things to do. I'm giddy over that game. I'm loving it. Wooden Ocean will be Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Thursday, we'll be back here on the Power Hours, as well as Saturday. Next Friday, I have no plan at present. I originally wanted to do a wheel of some sort yesterday, but there was nothing really going on the storefronts. No big sales, nothing thematically interesting. So maybe next week, maybe not. I'm not committing one way or to other for next week, so we'll just have to see. At seafood jambalaya, chicken sausage. When available, I'll make shrimp and sausage. I feel like Wooden Ocean's gonna end, and we're gonna still have a bazillion questions on what the fuck is happening, and I'm fine with that too. I am fine with that. Like, the wonder of Wooden Ocean is the journey of discovery. As long as I continue to discover things about that game, whether they be answers or more questions, it is that journey of discovery that I am enjoying so deeply. There doesn't necessarily have to be answers to all of that, especially since, believe it or not, that game is still under active development. So the ending it has may not even be the real ending of whatever's going on. We may not have the full scope of that game available to experience. I don't know. There is so much about that game I don't know, but the experience of discovering just how much I don't know is thrilling. It is wonderful. My go-to jambalaya is chicken sausage. I feel like andouille is almost a requirement. Yeah, man. I had beef stew and y'all making me hungry for totally different stuff. Is that the same as a summer sausage? Good question. Good question. The one you're making is just andouille? It's a very traditional ingredient, right? What people tend to go with. Anyway, chat, we're starting out with a request. We talked about Wario Land last time, but andouille, thank you. Thank you. We talked about Wario Land last time. But we didn't play it because it was right at the end of the evening. Well, tonight, turns out we are going to play it. As it happens. So let's see. Let me find... I think it's going to be under Super Mario Land. No, it's not. It's Wario Land hyphen Super Mario Land 3. They subtitled it the other way. That meant a high quality cut of pork as opposed to typical floor sweepings you find in sausage. God, floor sweepings. Lord have mercy. Alright. Alright, chat. Starting strong, 20 minutes in, playing a video game. I hope you're prepared for this. I hope you can handle this, chat. Especially this. I'm not... Buttress your feelings, my friend. Smoky sausage, usually spicy. Fart music, I mean, it's Wario. Wario is huge. Yeah! I thought I was gonna pick his nose for a second there. Alright, let's do it. Reminds me, U-Boat hit 1.0. Not familiar with that one. Oh, we can actually look around. So this is... like the second time in my life that I've played this game. I am extremely unfamiliar with this game. We're apparently on Rice Beach. Course number 1. Boom. Ah, okay. Who knew the Game Boy had such a chunky base? Maybe they put a special chip in this one.
I like it.
Twenty minutes in the stream, we're playing a game already? I mean, if you request Wario Land, I have no reason to hold back, do I? Ooh. Bullhorn hat. Oh, okay, I smash blocks quite a bit faster now. You can hear Wario singing the song. Why does it sound familiar? I mean, this is Wario's first solo game, right? So it wouldn't surprise me in the least if later Wario games called back to this in some way. You can also smash special blocks with that hat? You run in this game? That's interesting, you can't. Goodbye. So Wario's whole thing is he's just looking for treasure, right? Like, he doesn't give a shit about anything else. He just wants to make all the money. Blue Wario is the real Pugsley. Pretty much. Yeah, I didn't have this one as a kid. I borrowed it from a friend, and I didn't finish it. So I don't remember a whole lot about it. Different than the later games, there's probably more the gameplay loop of Pizza Tower. Interesting. What up, man? Okay. He looks so goofy. Ow! What the fuck? Aw. Four to shake it anyway. 2 and 3 are pretty different from them. Those 15 slots are for the treasures you find, right? Dude. So whatever coins you end the level with, go into your bank, I guess. Whoa, hello. What are the hearts for? Sweet dragon hat. That's interesting. Does it work underwater? It does! Oh, that's cool. What did that do? Okay, so hearts work the way coins do in other Mario games. 100 hearts will get you a 1-up. That was a checkpoint? Okay. Wow. You have to pay for everything in this game. That's kind of funny. Whoa, shit. I'm teeny! Micro Wario. Oh, God. Shit, I don't like that thing. Yes! I can't cook him! There you go. There we go. That's pretty fun. As my goal is checking out this video, a Korean MMO called Hit 2 is doing the character spin out, pops this. Sure. It's pretty funny. See butt crack anytime if you just believe. So up and B just lets you throw money whenever you want, huh? Maybe we should just quit while we're ahead. Should check out more cleaning his room. I feel pretty ahead of the game as a streamer, since my living conditions are so tidy. Whoa, hi. Oh, okay, you can cook blocks. Cool. Yo! Didn't as a hit one, guess I'm a Korea market only. Only familiar with Nexon stuff. Yeah, the market is much bigger than just Nexon stuff. And I mean, Nexon has a shitload of stuff that is Korea only. So. Why didn't Mario ever get a flamethrower hat? No. Hit 2 is Nexon? I didn't even know that. I guess you can be... Yeah, you can be sucked under by all of that. Okay. Ah, it looks like there's something up there. You can't jump on it after you do that. Interesting. Never tries to get the pogo stick mechanics of DuckTales down pat. It's a weird, like, that always surprised me that DuckTales is so fondly remembered, even though it has one of the weirdest control schemes. Oh shit, okay. I believe I'm in mortal peril, chat. It's fine. Oh, I think I gotta wait now. Well, shit! I was too good, chat. I did too good. Okay, wasn't too bad. This guy looks like he can't decide if he wants to be pissed or not. Give me that. One different hat. Dragon hat is cool, but... Oh, fuck. Well, now I have no hat. Perfect. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh, go! Okay. That worked out, I guess. Ooh! Brutal. I got 10 coins for doing that. Oh, shit. Let's play money-making game. Nice. And the door was open for me. What's the heart one? Is it the same buckets? Courses? Alright, we'll do the $20 course. Bombs. What the hell am I doing? Oh, fuck. Womp womp. Idiot. For Christ's sake. Ah, shit! Should I get Lost Crown or the Rogue Prince of Persia? Oh, fuck. Oh my god, you have to nail that guy. They pissed $20 down the toilet. Steam is playing crap. Good evening, Dave. It's good to see you. In my moment of absolute failure. Abject, undeniable failure. Well, hi. Fuck off. You know, it's kind of weird, and I'm kind of curious if y'all are feeling this too, chat. The music in this game reminds me a lot of Link's Awakening. Oh wow, he just kills your ass. Block Angie. I got thoroughly thwomped. Viciously, aggressively thwomped. Oh shit. I want to keep that guy around. That's a neat interaction. If you can thwomp enemies, you get bonus money. I like that. Oh, I didn't realize you can crouch crawl in this game. That's interesting. Nice throw, moron. See that face on a DBZ character? Shit! I charged into his front, not his back. That's what I need. It's pretty funny. Well, there's a door. What's in here? Ah, they have switch blocks in this game. Okay. Damn it! These guys turn around a lot faster than I expect. Well, shit. Oh, I recognize that guy. I'm probably supposed to jump on him while his shell's upside down. Shit. Yeah, there we go. They even make the same boss scream they did in Mario Land 2. Easy peasy. Not even a problem. I am embiggened. It's a much slower paced game than a conventional Mario game, isn't it? Since Wario can't run, he just kind of toddles along, doesn't he? I think that's good for tonight. I think that is sufficient, but I would like to, at some point... Hey, I'm not the only one drinking wine. You are not, Lord Crispin. Good evening. Good to see you. I would at some point like to do a full playthrough of Wario Land, because, you know, I've never finished it. Looks a lot like Mario World 2. I mean, it's built in the same engine, but it's a game where you play as Wario instead of Mario, and instead of saving the world or reclaiming your weirdly self-absorbed land, you just collect money and steal treasure from pirates. Just fuck them, I guess. Good evening, Zem. Good to see you. Borderlands franchise sale probably make up for the dog turd that was the movie. Well, not for me. I have zero interest in Borderlands. I have played through the entirety of Borderlands 1. I have seen every bit of content there is to see in the original Borderlands, and that is more than enough for a lifetime as far as I'm concerned. The only reason I did it is because I had a whole group of friends to do it. We played through it at work. Me and 3 other people did a playthrough of the entire game and all the DLC. And it was fun because I was doing it with my coworkers and we were able to yell at each other when we did stupid shit. The game itself was not great. So I was not particularly inclined to keep up with the other ones as they came out. I think it's the best way to experience Borderlands, yeah. And I don't tend to have a very high opinion of games that are balanced for co-op. Like, I get it. Like, I know there was a huge push for co-op in the 2000s, and some of that has kind of stayed with us, but like, please let me play a game by myself if I want to. Don't make everything like a huge struggle if I'm trying to play a game that can be played co-op in single player. I've only played Tales from the Borderlands. I've heard that one's very good. That was the what the fuck were they called? The adventure game people, point and click people. Okay. Telltale, thank you. Went straight out of my head. Completely out of my head. Did Telltale, hang on, did Telltale come back? Like, I know Telltale went out of business. And then, like, another company bought up their properties, and then do they exist again in a new form? Or what happened there? Because I played some of the early Telltale games. Like, I played their Back to the Future games. I really like their Poker Night games. But then I didn't play their bigger releases and just kind of didn't really pay attention. They're currently remastering all the Sam & Max games. Ah, okay. Think they still exist at Telltale? Oh, if every game is co-op, that means we'll have twice the user base. Yeah. Sure. 2 companies with Telltale IPs now. Interesting. Also, good evening, Ipico. Good to see you. LCG Entertainment bought them and are using their name. Okay. I got you. I got you. You know, funny enough, we have another co-op game on this very screen at this very moment. Let's talk about Battletoads and Double Dragon, the ultimate team, chat. Last time, they don't really specify what last time they mean. Our heroes stopped the Dark Queen cold. Now peace is settled across the city. As night grows darker, everyone sleeps easy, knowing the Dark Queen has been vanquished. Or has she? By the look of that ominous spaceship hanging high above Earth, it looks like our heroes may be resting a little too soon. This time, the battle will continue with better graphics and play control than ever before. Join the Battletoads, they team up with the Dragon Duo and Trade West's latest introduction. I believe the OG Sam Max is still on GOG, but not the modern games. I have... You're talking about Sam and Max Hit the Road, right? I have... I don't know how many of the Telltale games I have. I think I must have bought like a pack of like their really early games. But it would take me some time to figure out which ones I actually have. Skunk Ape Games is the studio that is remastering Sam & Max. The iconic Double Dragon villain who is in every game, the Shadow Boss. It was like, I don't know, Discount Shredder, it looks like. Like, couldn't afford blades, so he just glued some big old biker spikes on his enormous ass shoulder pads. What's up, man? Good to see you. I have to read the Dark Queen's little blurb here. Because someone at Nintendo Power just watched Monty Python and thought they were being so clever. You pitiful little cretins, you're playing with the ultimate team? Ha! We laugh in your general direction. Isn't that funny, chat? Isn't that clever? Isn't that just the kind of thing that the Dark Queen would say? I don't know what the Dark Queen would say. Good evening, Australian Cryotist. Trying to draw any attention to you. Part of me kind of likes how they did this feature, honestly. They tried to turn it into a comic book. And I think that's pretty unique and cool, especially with this game, because maps aren't gonna do you a whole lot of good here. So they took just a whole bunch of the sprite work from the game and slapped it up here with word bubbles and made a little comic out of it. That's cool. So yeah, stage 1 is on the very tail of the rat ship, and then stage 2 is inside, and there's the guys that throw dynamite out of the windows and stuff. And then stage 3, you go up and down the... Battletoads always has a stage where you're like rappelling down something. Sometimes multiple ones. And that's stage 3 in this one. I've always kind of been curious about stage 4. Like, apparently stage 4 is like a shmup. In very Solar Jetman looking pods. Like, even Nintendo Power noticed that. And then stage 5 is on a giant missile, which is kind of cool. It's less shmup and more asteroid. I see. And then in stage 6, you fight Shadow Master, Shadow Boss, Shadow Underdarks Man. And then stage 7, the Dark Queen catches on fire? I don't know. Kind of hard to tell from this. Dark Queen looking like that pose hurts. Yeah, she's doing the classic boobs butt. Like, spinal wrench. Just to make sure everybody could see everything, chat. I wasn't aware that women could just kind of like dislocate their spines to do that, but comic books have taught me anything about anatomy. That. The art is better than this game deserves. I mean, look, we played Battletoads and Double Dragon on NES. Twice, I think? And I mean, it's a sight better than Battletoads. And even some of the Double Dragon games. It's not an awful game. It's just, you know, Not great. I'd much rather play Double Dragon 2, personally. They can once. This is the best version of the game? I would imagine so. Like, if you're gonna play through it, like, it would be hard unless there's, like, something particularly awful about the controls or frame rate in the SNES version. I have a hard time imagining the SNES version of something not being its best version, you know? But I mean, SNES is smoother than the NES version. I also kind of wonder if you're actually good at this game and you can power through it. The stages are very short. Like, they're very, very small, and there's only 7. This has to be a really short game if you know what you're doing, yeah? SNES is smoother than the NES version. And I mean, these screenshots of, like, the bosses and stuff are really, like, the art's really impressive. Like, it does look good. And apparently they're gonna drag it onto Game Boy at some point as well, so, but we can talk about that when it happens. Hey, it's the Batsman! I knew this was coming up. Batsman, the animated series. Batman trademark jumps from your TV. Your favorite hero takes a leap from the screen of his own hit TV series right onto the screen of your Game Boy in this bodacious adventure from Konami. Gorgeous graphics and awesome play control make it a pleasure to take on in one of the most challenging crime-fighting adventures you'll ever get to face. I mean, I'm getting mixed messages here. It sounds like Nintendo Power really likes this one, and also it's really fucking hard. That's how they're making it sound. Okay, so they got 5. Okay, this one's 5 stages. 5 episodes. Episode 1 is the Joker. Episode 2 is No, it's not Robin. We're not fighting Robin. We're fighting Scarecrow. 3 is Mr. Freeze. Wait, what? Oh shit, episode 2 has 2 bosses. Interesting. It's Scarecrow and Mr. Freeze. Episode 3 is Catwoman and Poison Ivy, and then there's 2 more after that. Okay, cool. Cool. What's up, Shadows? Good to see you. I thought it was a 16-bit one in the window preview since I was watching an ad. SNES Batman the Animated Series game is amazing. I don't think we've hit that one yet. We have played this one. I think we played this one before. I think it showed up in a preview of something. Or maybe it was the poster fold out, like from last month or something. Oh, the SNES one doesn't release until December? Oof, okay. We've got a while to wait then. Alright, Batman. Batsman. So at this point, we'll have played 3 of the 4 Batsman's games on Game Boy. There will be one more. There will be one more, chat. Wing! Oh, Konami. Oh, Konami. God, the animated series has such a good opening. Just this approximation of the music reminds me of how good it was. I was really hoping they had like a pixel art version of that, like, perspective of the Bat. The Batmobile in the animated series was so boxy. It was so incredibly, like, it is the most Art Deco car to have ever existed. Because it's just a big, sleek shoebox. And that's somehow perfect. You know what I mean, chat? Come on, we all watch this shit. We all know how good it was. Batmobile felt like a concept car from the 1940s. Yes. Yes. I think Batman animated series was great on a lot of levels, but I think a big part of the appeal, honestly, was the whole future of the past aesthetic. Has the body form of a draped sofa. But like the same way that, like, you know, like BioShock, that kind of souped up Art Deco aesthetic had such a huge appeal. I think Batman the Animated Series channeled something very similarly. People from the 40s thought future would be like the perfect way to portray Batman's style. Yeah, same brain cell shadows. Retrofuturism, yeah. 1990s sensibilities, 40s aesthetic, yeah. Just an amazing combination. Okay. I've got a grapple. I don't know what I can do with it though. Punch. Okay, is there more that I can do with this? So you can actually jump and grapple. Okay. Like, I feel like all that's gonna be kind of important, but I don't know what I'm doing, so. Much as I like the Nolan films, it's just mirror the Gotham feel kind of lifeless compared to the Burton films and the animated series. I don't think they were bad. I don't think there was anything wrong with Nolan's portrayal of Gotham. It felt appropriately dark and grimy. Rough Thrills says a Batman driving arcade game lets you choose from all the iconic Batmobiles. Yes, the Batmo tank included. I was going with the animated series Batmobile. Clowns explode on death. That's hardcore. They're obviously robots. They're from the same stock as Captain Clown. God, I still remember that. That fucking episode, man. That might be my favorite episode of the animated series. You killed Captain Clown. You killed Captain Clown. Tank just doesn't really have it. Chicago from hell is just hell. Really need to see the new Batman cartoons that Paul Dini is working on. I heard it's great. You know what I wanted to do? I wanted to see the Robert Pattinson Batman film. I heard it was really good. Pattinson in interviews seemed like he really got the character. Loved that film. Oh, damn. Yeah, I definitely need to check it out then. Batman's version is that idea done better. Just a really cool looking souped up regular car. Now reminded me of the Tick episode where he makes a wooden boy during crafts night and it becomes a sidekick. I remember that one. I remember that one. Ow. Batman's going to die from being punched in the shins. Pretty good. Zoe Kravitz as Catwoman was great. Well, great. Now I got to figure out what that's streaming on, if anything. Ow, clown. Fine, I punch you in the dick. Ah, that's what we want. That's what's going on. Honestly, Robert Pattinson is a genuinely fantastic actor when given interesting roles. Seems like a cool guy, too. Dude, The Lighthouse is amazing. The Lighthouse is fantastic. As awful as Batman Forever was, it had a great Batmobile. I would love to watch Batman Forever again, because when I was a kid, I loved that one. I loved Batman Forever. And I really gotta wonder how it would hold up if I watched it now. that's a wall. This is honestly a really cool looking area. A little bit hard to parse, but kind of worth it for how interesting it is. So it's Kristen Stewart. Turns out the Twilight movies were just complete ass. Turns out everyone in the Twilight films was actually a good actor. They just had shit for material. I never watched Batman Forever, Batman and Robin. I'm much happier for it. I watched both in the theater. And Batman Forever I enjoyed, and Batman and Robin I did not. Batman and Robin was so incredibly cringy, even for adolescent me. It's true, I've always been an idiot. Guilty as charged. I feel like... Kilmer was a great Bruce Wayne in Batman. What are... Because, okay, my memories of the film are just not clear at all. Like, what are the criticisms that people level against Batman Forever? Like, what is wrong with that movie? Recently rewatched Batman Returns, and goddamn, that movie was great. Michelle Pfeiffer is incredible as Catwoman. It's a bat-tastrophe. My big problem with Batman Forever is played like he's the Joker. I gotcha. I wonder if that was a matter of direction, or if Tommy Lee Jones was just like, fuck it, I'm gonna ham it up as much as I can. It was the second? Okay. I kind of can't blame him. Respect is just going all in on the ham? Yeah. I mean, how can you hate that? Ha ha ha. I remember trying this and totally failing. I only had one life. I only had one hit point going into that, so. So we got Raul Julia Street Fighter? Yeah. Exactly. I have no batarangs now. Fuck. He's like, hey, nope. Fuck that noise. Fuck! Only 49 hits to go. Fuck, other way. Ow. I think when he summons the bear, it's just too quick to get a hit off on him. This music is a total banger. It is good, isn't it? Shit. Okay, I'm just gonna hang out over here. Oh, hi. Oh, fuck. Okay, I actually found a system that works for this fight. Only really like the driving minigame Batman Returns and Genesis didn't have it, only a Sega CD. Oh. Never played this Kirby game. What's up, Azathoth? Sheets of ice have crippled Gotham City in one of the worst ice storms ever. This is Summer Gleason reporting. Poor humans. May your own cold hearts realize the pain in mine. God, Mr. Freeze in the animated series is so good. His feared arch nemesis, Ice Guy. Could be worse. Could be Captain Cold. The chill of a lifetime. Captain Football. Oh, wait, now they have guns. That's not fair. Where's my gun?
I like it.
Touchdown, Tom. I believe you're thinking of NFL Super Pro. Hard Device was a story so good it completely changed the character in the comics. He used to be some guy with a freeze beam. Yeah, exactly. He used to be just like Captain Cold. A guy with a freeze gun. And then, yeah, the animated series was fucking transformative to the character. It's amazing. Where's your gun? Back in Crime Alley with your dead parents. Okay, come on, man. He's already got a gun. He doesn't need a fucking jetpack, okay? This is bullshit. Charging Charles. Oh, it's Scarecrow. Can't have a real hero without playing a boy in his blob. Batman, I'll handle the Scarecrow. You have Mr. Freeze. Oh, this is cool. So that's why there's two bosses. Oh, fuck. Oh, okay. That's interesting. Ow! You should have a jetpack, though. Batman vs. the Punisher. Hey, Batman does have a jet. I think Batman can have a jetpack if he wants. I have, actually, during the brief window when I was collecting comics, I have a couple Batman comics. I have one called, I think it's called Gotham County Line. And it's like this like supernatural thriller with Batman. And he makes his way out to the edges of Gotham City in a jetpack. A bat pack, yeah. Batman versus Cthulhu. No, it's cool. It was like Batman versus a serial killer who was like, he was like trapping the souls of his victims for some ritual. Batman, that is one of the dumbest henchmen I've ever seen in my life. We are playing as Robin right now, yes. Could Cthulhu beat the Punisher? So these jumping pumpkin heads are the results of Scarecrow fear gas? I would think so. This guy's kind of hard to hit. Shit. He has invulnerability. I can't fuck with that. Fuck. He takes his hat off and they pop out from under his hat. That's cool. That's a neat trick. Shit, I thought I had him there. The pumpkin pushed me into him for a second hit. Oh, game over. But look on the bright side, I scored a couple thousand points. Good for me. Good for me. I am poor in progress, but rich in points, chat. But yeah, this is solid. This is good. I mean, God knows there's plenty of questionable Batman games out here, so this is definitely among the better of them. Death of Dick Grayson. What did Nintendo Power suggest? Scarecrow Creature doesn't scare Robin. Scarecrow Creature? A little practice, Robin can make a nest out of this half-witted haystack. Hang on the ceiling until Scarecrow approaches from the left, drop down and give him the old 1-2 punch and jump back up to the ceiling for even it. So the idea is, the strategy is hide in the corner, and then whenever Scarecrow comes over to the left, drop down, punch him, and then climb back up. I mean, that's not so different from what I did with Joker, honestly. I just hung out in the lower part of that room, and whenever he appeared above me, I would just hop up and punch him in the ankles. Ah, video games. God love them. Scarecrow is still a dude using the psychotropics in the animated. Yes, yeah. He is a super wiry guy. Something Crane. Forget his name. But yeah, he was, I think in the episode where they introduced him, he was one of the psychiatrists working at Arkham, and he was testing his fear toxin on inmates. Jonathan Crane sounds much more reasonable. I was just laughing at Eva. Sorry, that's Dr. Jonathan Crane. Do you Nintendo Power dude has a doctorate? Yeah. I mean, his design in the animated series is super creepy because he is so wiry. Like he's got the mask in particular is like tied around his neck, so it's like super thin there, and it gives him a really unnatural appearance. I mean, all of these designs are just really super clean. Fraser Crane, like Mr. Freeze, yeah, these are great. These are absolutely great. So funny, Ichabod is my name. Design later is even creepier. All right, what's next? Oh, gee, fuck! Look at that key art, dude. That is one grody turtle. Did you know that there was a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle 3 on Game Boy? And did you know this is a Metroidvania? TMNT 3 on Game Boy is a Metroidvania. And it's from Konami. Before there was Symphony of the Night, there was TMNT 3 Radical Rescue. These creative types at Konami have really outdone themselves this time with their latest Game Boy release. This awesome action sequel was created especially for thousands of faithful fans of the famous Heroes on the Half Shell. Yada yada yada. As the adventure opens, Michelangelo goes out to the pizza place to pick up the usual evening fare. The rest of the sewer crew is watching TV when its reporter friend April O'Neil disappears while broadcasting a special news bulletin. Fearing foul play, the trio sets out to investigate, but is led unwittingly instead to the most heinous hideout of Cyber Shredder. So I guess in continuity, this takes place after the second movie. When Mike returns to find his brother's missing, he too heads to the House of Horrors. This is where the terrifying tale begins. It'll take the tough turtle teamwork to make it out alive. Cowabunga. So Michelangelo uses nunchucks. He can also hover using them. Yes, this is yes! I just got done extolling the virtues of it. This is a Metroidvania. The third Turtles game on Game Boy is a Metroidvania. And the first thing you have to do is locate the other turtles, because the other turtles have different mobility options. Raphael can squeeze through tight spaces. Leonardo can break blocks with his katanas. And Donatello can climb walls. Wow, I didn't have this as a kid. This one flew way under the radar for some reason. And I do not know why. I do not know why. Like, Turtles 1 and 2 on Game Boy are really well known. I'm not sure I have ever seen this one in person. It's in the Cowabunga collection? Okay, well at least people can play it now. But yeah, this is a huge swerve for the series. Why is Raphael able to squeeze through spaces? Because fucking somebody had to do it. Yes, this is on Game Boy, and it is different from the NES one. Quite different. Reminds me of the Game Gear Shinobi game. It was a Mega Man-like. Oh, cool. Is it good? That I don't know. That might explain why it flew under the radar. If it is garbage, then we know what happened. Alright, the fortress is broken into 5 separate areas. To proceed from one area to the next, you must collect an IC card from each boss. And they actually go to the trouble of breaking down a whole bunch of their, like, oh god, yeah. And giving you a route, no less. So in Area 1, 3 tough tasks to complete. Defeat the Scoundrel Scratch, get card 1, and rescue Leonardo before heading out. Area 2 is where you'll get Raphael and Donatello. Area 3, you just got to get through it. Splinters in Area 4. And then Area 5 is only 7 rooms. It is the Torian of this. First Dragon is really cool, but all the other art is pretty lol. Yeah. They're kind of... I have to wonder, like, because I don't know. Was this the actual key art for the game, or did Nintendo Power do this in-house? This had to be, like, the box art. There's no way this wasn't the box art, but I really wonder about the other stuff. All right. Yeah, I've been curious about this one for a long time, especially since we started the Power Hours and we've actually been playing the other Turtles Game Boy games, which I had never played. And I mean, the other two were solid. So this one, I have high hopes for this one. I have very high hopes for this one. If it's not balls out hard or busted or anything, it has the potential to be a really good game. This is really making me want to play Final Fantasy. Has to be better than the first TMNT game for the NES. Has to be, right? Has to be, right? I kind of like that one. It's a bunch of bullshit, but I do kind of like that one. Who's the dev? Konami. Or no, no. I missed that. Sorry, I very briefly saw it on the splash screen. I can see it on the bottom here. Mirage Studios. I have no idea what Mirage Studios is. Or what else they've done, but... So yeah, produced by Mirage... Created by Mirage Studios, published by Konami. Licensed by Nintendo. Konami made this actually be a Pachinko game. Did Mirage do the Jurassic Park game? Well, which Jurassic Park game? If they did Super Nintendo, okay. If they did NES... I'm gonna skip through this because we already read about this. Our broadcast cut off. Yikes, we gotta go save April. And get our own dumbasses captured in the process. SNES Tournament Fighters has online play, but not the Genesis. I assume you mean the Cowabunga collection. Friends of mine now, Little Turtle. How does Shredder talk through the TV? He does this a lot. That's one of the hard parts about having your heroes live in the sewer. You gotta come up with some kind of contrived way of them finding out what's going on in the world. And in the video games, it's literally always Shredder talking to them directly through an old CRT TV. The music's really good. I mean, so far, I'm optimistic. Looks good, sounds good, plays good. How did I do that? There we go. All right, there's a little hover. Where's the part where you disarm the damn bombs? Every 90s kid is traumatized because of that stupid damn level. He has a way to hijack TV signals. It's gotta be something like that, right? Pizza. Whoa, you have an inventory. Pizza is a usable item. Which I am gonna have to use in a second here. Jurassic Park games were ocean. What else has Mirage done? Can somebody look that up? Oh, I actually handily have a map here. Ow. Wait, why is my life full again? Okay, so here's where the Metroidvania comes in. I can't get up there. I need Donatello to get up there because he can climb walls. Slight internet outage. Wow, Batman looks different in this stage. Yeah. I'm sure there was a Batman Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles crossover comic, but I don't remember what happened in it. Imagine if they had done a game. Mirage Studios, the comic company that owned TMNT. Oh, okay. Well, in that case, I guess this was made by Konami then, huh? Okay, well, thanks for doing the legwork on that, folks. Oh, I guess enemies can also drop healing items. Not sure I can double up on pizzas. Unless it's the same inventory system from Legend of the Mystical Ninja, where you just keep buying shit that doesn't reflect in your inventory, but it just doesn't get used. Okay, look for a card. Okay, so this is the path to Area 2, apparently. So I think we need to actually go back up.
I like it.
Yeah, we need to go this way. I think maybe we're supposed to go down here. I think you need Leonardo to go down that side. If that... Oh, it does make a difference. You can get pizza on that side. Wow. That was cool. Okay, so according to the map, that was a one-way door that I just went through. Dude, can I actually... You can access... Oh, dude, you can actually access the map in this. Cowabunga! You can actually access the map at any time. I think okay. I don't think I can get through there. Yeah. You can't attack when you're hovering. Okay. Jesus! Who the fuck is this guy? Oh, pizzas are used automatically. Ooh. Ooh, you only get 2 continues for Metroidvania. That's pretty rough. Most of the helmets more like heroes than a half-ass. Definitely didn't remember a cat character. I actually do remember a cat character. I don't remember... I remember a cat character, but not this one. Ah, shit. That's really unfortunate timing. Dude, he just ran right through me. That's hard. People don't remember because the first boss is bullshit. I don't know that he's bullshit. I think I'm just bad at it. But yeah, that is pretty rough. That is pretty rough. I think if you wanted to get into this game, it would be a bit of an undertaking. Both can be true. I don't know. Like, this was what? This was... Okay. End of 1993, right? This would have been like December 1993. Turtle. I'm trying to remember what condition the turtles were in at the time. Like if they were still riding high, or if Turtle Mania was starting to cool a bit. I know. I'll look up the movies. When did the movies release? Okay. I think I can explain this. The original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles film came out in 1990. TMNT 2 came out in 91. TMNT 3 came out in 93. And I remember by the time the third Turtles movie came out, people were kind of over it. So I think maybe this game came out at a bad time to capitalize on the Turtles craze. I think the excitement for them may have been cooling at this point. Because the SNES Turtles arcade game was out like a year before this. Tournament Fighters was around this time. And some people remember Tournament Fighters, but I don't think that was like a huge hit or anything. This might actually be one of the last Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles games on these consoles. Because they're done on NES. This is the last one on Game Boy. Was there another SNES Turtles game after Tournament Fighters? No, right? In fact, on Super Nintendo, it was just Turtles in Time and Tournament Fighters, right? Turtles in Time was 92? Fuck. So more than a year before this. So yeah, I think that's why nobody remembers this game and why nobody noticed it come out, because Turtles were on the wane at this point. Which, I don't know, it'd be interesting to see how this one would have been received if people had still been paying attention. Turtles in Time came out before the movie. Yeah, because they don't follow the same plot line at all. They're totally different. The Turtles in Time arcade game does its own thing. Like, it's just them, they go after Shredder and then Shredder warps them through all different time periods. In the movie, I don't even think Shredder's in it. They get warped back to ancient Japan. And they do a bunch of shit there, because that makes sense. Oh, what was Nintendo's Power's strategy for Scratch? If Scratch hops twice, you should jump and strike as he heads straight for you. If he hops only once, you have to stay clear of the upcoming Scratch attack. Duck to avoid the iron ball altogether. Okay. Turtles in Time is way closer to the cartoon happenings. Yeah. Yeah, none of them, the movies are very much their own thing. Movie pretty much killed off TMNT for years, right? I wouldn't blame the movie. I would say that movie was the bellwether of the Turtles' end. Like, I think by the time the third movie came out, people were already kind of wavering on them, and then with it being bad and boring, that was like an additional nail in the coffin. So, holy shit, it's Tetris. Newsflash, chat. Tetris 2. It's Tetris, but things explode. Even after the third movie, there's a whole live action show that happened. Live action show? Live action show? When the fuck was that? I don't remember that at all. Was that still in the 90s? Wait a minute. Wait. Secret Galaxy did a breakdown of this stuff. I get confused with franchises that keep rebooting themselves because they can't. They either can't. Well, no, they keep rebooting themselves because they can't like regain that grasp they had on pop culture. Like, I know Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles has had several honestly successful reboots, but not ones that last in the public consciousness for more than like a year or two, really. Like, wasn't the last Turtles movie supposedly like really, really good? But it was there and that was it. It didn't like reignite the franchise or anything. 97, 98 was live TV show. Okay. I forget how long the cartoon went. The cartoon went for a good long time. Actually, I'm gonna look that up right now too, because I think whenever the cartoon fell off. Let's see. Holy fuck. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles cartoon technically went from 1987 to 1996. Ah, okay. Okay, but its last full season was 93. 94, 95, and 96 were only 8 episodes each. Okay. I actually kind of remember this. So seasons 1 through 7, up through 1993, is like the series we all remember. It was light and fun and cartoony and stuff. And then the last 3 seasons, from 94 to 96, I don't know if y'all remember this, but there were Turtles cartoons in the same art style, but like much darker. Like a lot less humor. The world had this like post-apocalyptic vibe. That's when that happened. I click back on chat and the first thing I see is the lady turtle has boobs. Look at this TMNT, The Next Mutation, live action TV, and it's awful. I've never heard of this before. The one where they went back to ancient Japan, I love that one. I think I might be the only one. Yeah, it was... I mean, you know, you love what you love. No judgment here, but yeah, the third TMNT movie was not regarded as one of the good ones. But yeah. So yeah, so by 1993, Turtles were on the way out. Essentially, the cartoon was ending its very successful run. The third movie had come out and not made much of a splash, so interesting stuff. What the fuck are they saying about Tetris 2? Game Boy or NES, what's the difference? Aside from the obvious differences, NES being full color and Game Boy black and white, there are a few other differences in the great puzzle games. The Game Boy version features a puzzle mode in which you have to complete each level using the fewest moves possible, similar to Yoshi's Cookie on Super NES. Puzzle mode isn't part of the NES game. The split-screen 2-player NES game is a little easier to play than 2-player mode on Game Boy. Playing attacks on your opponent is a lot easier when you can see what you're both doing. Similar moves result in similar attacks in both versions. All in all, switching between the NES and Game Boy version of Tetris is no big stretch. Except, for anyone who doesn't know, for anyone who's not familiar with Tetris 2, Tetris 2 is not Tetris. Tetris 2 is Dr. Mario. Tetris 2 basically lifts the same gameplay from Dr. Mario. Everything is color-coded. There are 3 different colors on systems that actually have color. That's red, yellow, and blue, like Dr. Mario. And there are bombs where if you line up enough similar colored blocks, they'll detonate the bombs. So, but I mean, replace bombs with viruses and blocks with pills, and it's basically the same thing. Tetris 2 is Tetris, but better. What if for the sequel to Tetris, we made a game that plays completely differently from the game universally loved the world around? What if we did that? Yeah, Dr. Tetris. I would love an explanation for this, honestly. I mean, this says straight from the minds that brought you Tetris, the most famous puzzle video game in the world is Tetris 2. Like, no? That doesn't even make any sense. Like, why would the person who made Tetris want to make a sequel that is a straight ripoff of Dr. Mario? The explanation is kids are idiots, we can get them to buy Dr. Mario twice. I guess so, man. I guess so. I'm trying to read the fine print here. 1987 Elorg. Tetris 2 is a registered trademark of Elorg. Tetris 2 licensed to Bulletproof Software and sub-licensed to Nintendo. Copyright 1989 Bulletproof Software. Original Tetris concept design and program by Alexei Pazitnov. So I don't think he was involved in this at all. I'm guessing the company that owned the the Tetris IP licensed it out for this. Like, licensed it out to Bulletproof Software to put the name on a new version of Dr. Mario. Nintendo ripped off their own game. I mean, there are other like innovative versions of Tetris, right? Like, I'm pretty sure there's a 3D Tetris. I dimly recall something called You know what? Fuck it. I've been looking up everything else tonight. Let's look this up. Computer, show me the different mutant versions of Tetris. Hatris. History. Nah, give me the fucking versions. No, not that. Legacy. No. I need a list of things called Tetris. Oh, okay, here we go. Tetris. Okay, I'm just gonna read all of these. There's Tetris on Atari, Tetris on NES, Tetris Classic, Tetris Battle Gaiden, Tetris and Dr. Mario, Tetris Plus, Magical Tetris Challenge, Tetris 64, The New Tetris, The Next Tetris, Tetris Worlds, Tetris Evolution, Tetris Zone, Tetris Splash, Tetris Friends, Tetris Party, Tetris Ultimate, Puyo Puyo Tetris, Tetris Effect, Tetris 99, and Puyo Puyo Tetris 2. And they actually separated out handhelds. Tetris on Game Boy, V Tetris, 3D Tetris, Tetris DS, EA Tetris, and Tetris Axis? I hope that's not Nazi Tetris. And then spin-offs and sequels. Blockout, Weltris, Hatris, Faces Tris, Wordtris, Tetris 2, Tetris Attack, Tetranet, Tetris Sphere, Breakthrough, Pokemon Tetris, and Tetris Giant. Yes, there is. Yes, Hatris is real, and we have played it, and it sucks. Oh, this is the funniest Tetris title to me. What is it? The Grandmaster 3 Tetris Terror Instinct. It looks like fucking Hammurabi is gonna, like, return and destroy the earth if you don't beat his ass at Tetris. 5 Nights at Alexi's. I will never be able to get over how legit good the story writing in VA and Puyo Puyo Tetris is. Are you serious? I've seen the Grandmaster Terror is correct. Nah, this can't be Greed. Greed didn't enter the games industry until the 2000s. Jesus Christ, man. I feel like I need a 3-hour YouTube explainer on the family of Tetris games. Serious is quite charming. That's interesting. That is legitimately interesting. I wonder why that is. So what's the deal with the Grandmaster? Is it just like, is it Tetris but hard? Is it Tetris but beats your ass? Yes, I need the Tetris iceberg. It's not just me, right? There's been a sea change in how content on YouTube is produced and popularized, yeah? Like, I feel like as recent as 3 or 4 years ago, anything like any YouTube video over like 20 minutes was like doomed to obscurity. And now like channels that used to produce like 15-20 minute episodes of stuff are like stitching those together into like 2 and 3 hour compilations, because apparently like long form stuff on YouTube is much more popular now. Hard yes also flows very well. Easy to queue up moves very quickly. Good evening, $10. I see you there. Legit question, would that Tetris Game Boy port have been as successful if it didn't have that song? That's a good question. That's a good question. Because it is a hell of an earworm. Saw a speedrun out of it. I think it eventually goes in invisible blocks if you get powerful enough. Also, Puyo Puyo Tetris 2. Puyo Puyo as a whole, as a character, his entire thing is being a white-haired pretty boy who wants to kill Satan. Max only keeps making sex jokes. He is my fave. Weird. Tetris that wants you to play lightning fast is optimized to make it fun to do so. Okay. It's all about what gets the most ads. Anyone YouTubing for a living is a slave to the algorithm. Yeah. No, I follow enough YouTube creators to know that that's basically their Sisyphean boulder. Is just figuring out whatever the algorithm demands. People chasing that H-bomber guy and folding IDs. Long form content is rewarded by the algorithm. And yeah, that's a recent, like that's a relatively recent development, I know. Because just a couple years ago, content creators were talking about how like anything over 20 minutes would just get buried. So I wonder if it was literally H-bomber guy that did that. Like, I wonder if that actually falls at his feet. It's possible, I suppose. Anything is possible. If I recall, the Grandmaster's gimmick is a level increases for every piece dropped and line cleared, and the levels go up to n plus 99, where n is a multiple of 100. Ooh. Insanely hard and insanely fun. Well, that's cool. That's cool. I suppose someday I should look into the many various versions of Tetris. I've really only played the Game Boy 1 and Tetris 2. Did you know that there was a Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers 2? Because this is another one that I feel like kind of got buried in history. Like, people are kind of semi-aware of DuckTales 2. Probably just because DuckTales 2 goes for like $1 billion if you have an actual physical copy of it. But I feel like no one remembers this game exists. Maybe a little bit. I think H-bomber guy just makes long videos because he's brain dumping, where most people do long videos because the algorithm. No. That's what I'm saying, $10. Did the algorithm change because of H-bomber guy? Because H-bomber guy was so doggedly determined to make long form videos despite the algorithm, and they did so well, did he actually cause a change? Either by himself and the popularity of his videos, or other people imitating his success and then causing a change in the algorithm itself? The algorithm changed because the engineering and economics of streaming changed. Really? Really? I hadn't heard about this. I guess I'm watching the wrong explainers. Taste changed as well. Another thing to throw at you if you ever get a MAME set up. Oh, yeah. My Life in Gaming has been stitching their videos together recently. A lot of the channels I watch have been stitching their videos together lately. Secret Galaxy has been doing that. Ambiguous Amphibians have been doing that. I mean, it makes sense. Like, it's certainly not, it's not an illogical thing to do. And it is very convenient for binge watching, but yeah. Been in quite a number of long documented people for quite a while. There has been, yeah. There has been. But yeah, the shift in the algorithm is recent. But yeah. Anyway, chat, the Rangers are back. The world loved their cartoons. Game players loved their first NES game. Now the Rescue Rangers are back. Another great two-player game by Capcom. The characters and action of the first game returned to the NES in a second challenging adventure. I'm gonna look more stuff up, chat. When did Chip and Dale's Rescue Rangers go off the air? Because I think this might have been after. Wow, okay. Rescue Rangers aired from 1989 to 1990. Why did I think it went on longer than that? A while ago, the best ad content was pre-roll ads, so you made lots of short videos, get more out of them. Also, things are kind of flopping back the other way again as YouTube is trying to push shorts. Yeah, but I mean, like, there's... None of the content we're talking about can be crammed into shorts. Shorts are their own kind of pocket dimension that's trying to compete with, like, TikTok and the like. Like, they're targeting and trying to capture a very different market. Reminds me that I need to watch more of the 6-hour video about who's Lila the creepiest game? Huh. YouTube would love it if all the long-form creators shortify their content. Well, YouTube would love a lot of things that make absolutely no logical sense because it would make them lots of money, but those things are not going to happen. Subset of the 39-hour video about the Beverly Hillbillies disappeared while I was watching it. What the what? Did Ken Burns make a YouTube documentary all of a sudden? 39-hour video about the Beverly Hillbillies. That's incredible. That is absolutely incredible. Anyway, Fat Cat's back. Escape from prison, city cowers in terror. The ultimate feline bad guy is threatened to wreak havoc on the city until his demands are met. Can Chippendale stop? Yes, Chippendale can stop it. Or Chippendale can stop it. Did we run out of music? Holy fuck, that doesn't happen. All right. There we go. More music, go. For his rotund cat. Alright. They break down the characters. I'm sure you can play as Chip or Dale. Monterey Jack refills your power meter. Zipper can... They describe these very vaguely. Zipper can save them from dangerous situations. No idea what Gadget does. You had to rescue her in the first one. Hopefully she's not a MacGuffin in this one. There's also about Petticoat Junction and every other public domain sitcom. Literally all of them given the length. Oh, okay. So a documentary about that universe of sitcoms, yeah. Okay, so... It looks like this plays very similarly to the first game. Like, your little tiny chipmunks running around big human-sized areas, but there's little tiny chipmunk crates everywhere for you to pick up and throw. Random thought, there's gotta be a YouTube video about the Tommy Westphal universe. No doubt. Absolutely no doubt. There has to be an explainer series on that. There are YouTube explainers for everything. I had a random curiosity yesterday about space elevators. And I searched space elevators on YouTube, and every possible form of video about space elevators was there. There were YouTube shorts that described the concept of space elevators in 30 seconds. There were hour-long breakdowns of all the physics challenges and theoretical proposals of how they could be made. There were breakdowns of space elevators in concept art. There were breakdowns of space elevators in video games. I was joking, but there is a Tetris Iceberg video. I will watch that shit. I will do it. If it's real, I will do it. I feel like Who's Lila would be super up your alley as horror games go. Horror adventure game murder mystery plays a dude who is the last person to see a missing girl and has trouble controlling his facial expressions. You have to consciously move every facial muscle with your mouse during combos to make different expressions. Huh. I've never heard of this. Is it an indie game? Is it recent? Who's Lila might be too scary for here? Huh. Oh, it's on itch.io. Okay. I'm gonna peek at that. It's on Steam. Oh. Oh yeah, this looks horrifying. A reverse detective adventure where you control your character's face. Ooh. Interesting. Indie game Jacob Geller talked about it on his channel. Cool. And it's too scary for this channel, huh? Curious. Curious. Alright. Stage 1 is about a bomb threat at a local restaurant. Jesus. At the end of this, you fight a rabbit. Stage 2, Fat Cat has stolen the urn of the pharaoh. I wonder if shit's about to get supernatural. Stage 3 is at the docks. Stage 4 is on in a giant freezer. It's stage 5. Fat Cat has released the evil spirits from the urn of the pharaoh in an attempt to take over the world. What? Was there a lot of supernatural shit in Chip 'n Dale's Rescue Rangers that I am not remembering? Because I thought I played things mostly straight. I thought DuckTales was where they went kind of hog wild with that shit. The park. After the Rescue Rangers escape from the haunted warehouse, they follow Fat Cat into the amusement park. 3 different areas of the park you can explore in any order. That's odd. I'm curious if this one's laid out like the original. You know what? I am too curious about this. I know nobody requested this, but I'm requesting this. I want to give this a try. And we don't get the chance to play many notable NES games anymore. Though we will from the next issue. Something that we've been talking about recently, in fact, is coming up in the very next issue. It's a little, don't remember much of the TV show. I guess admittedly, I don't know. I don't remember much either. Pretty sure this one's also in the Disney Afternoon collection on Steam. I think. All I know is not look up anything about Gadget without turning on safe search. That is a huge fucking prison, man. Fat Cat fucking labeled his escape balloon. How does a cat end up in prison? Special bulletin! Police say a downtown restaurant has received a bomb threat. Unless the time bomb can be found, the restaurant could be destroyed. Whoa, a time bomb! Chip, what is it? There's a time bomb in a restaurant downtown. We gotta find it. This is an emergency. There's no time to waste. Let's go, mates. We got a bomb to find. Dude just escaped from prison in damn Zeppelin. That prison might as well not have walls. Everyone made it through the Battle of the Bree without a bit of help. Ah, those were the days. Remember the mad scientist guy, the gangster cat, and the Captain Nemo octopus? Nothing specifically supernatural. Dale, you come with me. Now, I was about to start my afternoon nap. No can do, Dale. Hey, partner, let's go. Rescue Rangers away! Also in the news, Fat Cat the Notorious Feline fell and escaped from prison last night. Sandwich. Ow. Definitely made on like the exact same engine as the first one. I was like, what? Why wouldn't it let me leave? Oh, wow. That's pretty cool. He actually bats it back at you. Oh, hey, what's up? Shit. I died. There we go. I think in the first game, if you paused, it gave you a black screen that told you... Fuck, I did that again. I think it just gave you a black screen with how many of the little things you'd collected. In the first game, you were collecting flowers, I think? Those are tiny, tiny chickens. They could be Cornish hens, I suppose. Okay. Weird little set piece. Those cookies? I think those are cookies. All right, spill it. Who set the time bomb? Water Rabbit. I did. Fat Cat asked me to create a version. It worked. No way, Fat Cat's in prison. Not anymore. He broke out last night. He's planning to steal the urn of the pharaoh. He probably has it. Just explain everything, bro. So where's the bomb? Find it yourself. Ha 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 ha. Just explain your whole evil plot. It's fine. What is he fucking driving around in? Shit! The falling box hit him automatically. That's really funny. I kind of miss the inexplicable, indestructible red ball of the first game. Good evening, Spice. Good to see you tonight. It's a mouse-sized bomb who gives a shit. It might break a single plate. He died. He killed himself. Water Rabbit, where's my rowing arm? Bonus game. There's my ball. Wait, that was it? There is a lot of dialogue in this game. Gadget, you found the bomb. Here's the bomb. Yes! It's chipmunk size! It's composed of like sticks of dynamite the size of toothpicks. Lurking for a bit, I beat Baldur's Gate 3 and immediately proceeded to start a new character, so I've been doing that. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. We're doomed! Uh-oh. Which one should I cut? Red or blue? Red. Are you sure? Yeah, why not? Boom! Just kidding, we cut the right one. I think I'm gonna faint. Hey, where's Dale? Oh, he passed out. Alright, Fat Cat's stolen the urn of the pharaoh. It's on a ship out to leave port. Fat Cat went with the urn of the pharaoh. Who knows? We just gotta get it back. How cute, how much finger damage do you think Toothpick Dynamite Stick would do? Might singe you a bit. So, I don't know about y'all, but I feel like Rescue Rangers 2 is lacking something that the first game had. I feel like it's conspicuously missing some charm. And also, like, I absolutely do not need them talking as much as they are talking in this game. Who the fuck is this guy? Okay, how am I supposed to stop that block? I don't know. I don't know. I'm good. My curiosity has been sated. Yeah, it's missing something that the first game had. Some je ne sais quoi. And I don't know how to explain it. I mean, the first game had... Yeah, I can see why 2 is forgotten. I think the first game had more interesting levels. And a greater variety of them, because it had a world map where you could go around and you could choose the levels that you wanted to play. And it was just a more straightforward game. There was no talking. Like, you know, I feel weird decrying the writing in a game, like, but I really don't think these Disney platformers needed a lot of plot. Especially not something about a fucking overweight cat stealing the pharaoh's urn or some shit. But yeah, like these levels. The first level's fine. Like it's in a diner, but then the second one's in a sewer. The third one's on a ship. The fourth one's in like a warehouse. The fifth one's in a warehouse. Like, the levels in the first Chip 'n Dale's Rescue Rangers were interesting because you had like a miniature perspective of like a diner, a garden, a library, you know, like recognizable places. And this one, not so much. It feels much more generic, despite them making much more of an effort to make use of the IP through like dialogue and cutscenes. I feel like the first game also drew more parallels to the cartoon, and this kind of goes off on its own more. Yeah, that's true too. That's true too. Like if you're gonna base your game on a cartoon, like you need some cuts from the cartoon. You need some stuff. You know, enemies should be recognizable from the cartoon. Like locations should be recognizable. I get you. When Dance Dance Revolution decided to add an asinine plot in X, I said the same thing. I think the world map helped break up the levels more. It's less jarring when you see yourself traveling another place. It's true, yeah, it's true. Yeah, the dialogue cutscenes don't do that in this game. So, yeah, well, unfortunate. Oh, well, we've made it to Counselor's Corner, as it turns out. And we've got 2 RPGs here, and one of them is good. In Shadowrun, I am very happy that I figured out both of these before this issue came out. I figured out how to defeat the Jester Spirit, and the hardest thing in all of Shadowrun for me was getting rid of the mermaids. That was the worst thing in the entire game, because it comes down to very specific dialogue choices at a very specific point in the game. So like, I literally figured it out by just trying all of the dialogue options everywhere I could until stuff clicked. And part of the issue is, except for the first stage, Rescue Rangers could have been any platformer. Yeah, the first Rescue Rangers felt a lot more unique. The second one, much more generic. That is definitely a big problem. Okay, so what kind of stuff can you do in the 7th Saga if, in theory, you could play it? How do I get the whistle? The only way I get the whistle is to return to talk to a man in Rablesk after being defeated by Ramus. So you have to go to a castle, fight the boss, get killed by the boss, come back to this guy. He'll ask you if you've been to the castle. He'll give you a whistle. You go back to the castle with the whistle, and when you use it, it defeats the boss instantly. Boy, I wish they had something like that for all the bosses. How to move the boulders in the cave of Melanum? You need Bren 2 the Historian. Interesting. How do I enter the castle of Patrof? Enter the castle of Patrof is hidden east wall of the city. Follow the wall north until you reach the cemetery. Read all the tombstones until you find the one that reads, "Do not disturb this tombstone." Ignore the warning and shove it and cover a secret passage. Well, that's cool. That's cool. All right. I guess we can give people a reminder of why they shouldn't play this game. If anyone forgot. If I saved my game the last time we played it, I could pick up the grind from there. Come on. No, I don't need this. I need you to go into the video game. Continue. Ah, yes, Allium. Good morning. Have a safe journey. Thanks. Maybe I will. Now, if I remember correctly, we had reached a point where we could stomp most, if not all, of the enemies out and about, but the boss would still kill our ass. Oh, you don't know about the 7th Saga? You don't know about the 7th Saga, huh? Shame this game is a grind. The transition from world map to combat is rad. I really like the aesthetic in this game. I really like the look and feel of this game. But yeah, I was very interested in it as a kid, and then I rented it, and I learned the error of my ways. Is this the castle over here? Because I could probably just grind in the castle to greater effect. Yeah, that's the castle. Imagine a game called The 7th Guest Saga. That'd be a Kusege. Yeah, I don't think the 7th Guest would have benefited from RPG elements. This is a case where the game was rebalanced for the US release for the worst. Yeah. I mean, it's far from the only one. That was a thing that happened. I do actually have a patched version of this game. I have the I have a ROM hack of it that is the US version of the game with like the original Japanese balance. So if for some reason people ever wanted to go through this entire game, we could do it on that version. Why do you keep subjecting yourself to this version? Because we're never gonna get, we're never gonna play it enough to really get anywhere in it. So I feel like I'm doing more of a service by showing why the Western release of this game was so bad. I mean, it's not like we're gonna gradually work our way through the entire game by playing it like 20 minutes at a time during power hours nights. When am I actually gonna level up? What's the... None of the buttons did anything. Take half a decade to beat. Where's my fucking menu, man? Do you not have one? You might not have one in this game. The statue enemies are cool. Combined with that particular battle background. Oh, here it is. It's L for some reason. Experience. I need 251 more to level up. And I'm getting like 30 a pop. Took my MPs. I got a herb. But yeah, it always blows my mind when Nintendo Power has questions about this game from like later on in the game. Because it is such a struggle just to get out of the first area. Shit loves dodging you in this. That is not a chimera. Yeah, this has a very interesting localization too. Very strange and mysterious localization. Stuff any tougher up here? Nope. I double tapped him. I'm sad that we'll never get to Red Python. What is so enthralling about Red Python? How are the first 6 sagas? Unmemorable. Why did they call the 7th saga anyway? I don't remember. That's not its name in Japanese. I don't think it's 7th anything in Japanese. Python went to hell, sorry the Shadow Realm, and now it is Red Python. I'm gonna start making my way back towards town so that I can rest and save my progress, having leveled up again. The home for Phil, home for infinite losers, yeah. Alien reached level 7. More HP, more MP, power up, guard up, magic up, speed up. What the fuck does that mean? Herpes catcher. Some kind of 8 HP catcher, you think? God, what a... We were actually we just did a workshop on this at work, about trying to crunch things down when you have really stringent character counts. And yeah, this game fails on so many levels. On my inn, it costs 6 G's to stay, yes. Thanks. I'll have some food and sleep well. I should probably go and buy some jewels. Like, you lose half your money when you die. Hey, what up? I don't think this is it. You lose, I think, half your money when you die, but monsters won't take gems from you for some reason. So in every town, you can buy and sell gems for face value. I'll buy a topaz. And then I have 2 opals, a pearl, and a topaz. So I have 7, 8, 9. I have 900 gold banked. How'd the workshop about shortening names go? Oh, it was good. It was good. People had a good time. It was less about actual techniques and more just like practice. Some examples from some of our games of what needed to be done, and just seeing what people came up with. So we have a lot of editors that are really good at coming up with like entirely new names for things that won't fit. Because sometimes that's the only way to do it. Did they give bad examples to avoid? No, they didn't actually. That might have actually been useful. Real life, you lose most of your money when you die unless they bury you with your doubloons, so the game is fair action. But yeah, we've got some games where, like, one of our games in particular, there are pets that you can get, and for whatever reason, the character limit for pet names is 30 characters. Which sounds like a lot, but pets in the game tend to come in sets. So if your pet is like, if the base name of the pet is like Playful Harp Seal, and then they come in like orange, chartreuse, and magenta, you've got a problem, don't you? Simply create the orgy scene. Why do we fight Carbonite Han Solo? Excuse me? That is a statue? How dare you make fun of this fantasy nation's artistic integrity or some shit? I don't know. Obviously, I'm call one Playful Heart Seal Shart. This motherfucker stole all my magic. What a piece of shit. If you use magic, that means something. This guy does actually have magic. I mean, didn't you see we just got herpes catcher? In fact, I might as well. Oh no, I don't have anything that can restore that, so fuck it. Grr. This thing is cool though. I like this monster. That's not good. Oh, wait, that is... I thought it was a medicinal herb, not a magic herb. Oh, fuck. Didn't work. Fuck you, I'm gonna try it again. Didn't work. Well, this game is pretty, it has a cool soundtrack. I think this game is just that boss. Oh, God. Potions! Potions are what I need. I would like to sell my... Here, I have a pearl. Give me one of these, and give me one of these. Okay. I'm gonna try this one more time. We're gonna try this one more time. Hopefully all my magic will not get siphoned out of my asshole before I get to the boss. If you end up finding the cleric PC at a high enough level, he has a spammable full heal. Yes, I've heard that. In the American version, some of the fights against the other like player characters are literally impossible. I think it's the wrong way. I don't want to fight you, whatever the fuck you are. It was a very interesting innovation to let people see the random encounters as they approached. He ran away. I should get experience if I'm so scary that I made them run away. Doesn't have to be full experience, but I should get some, damn it. This is classic RPG rules where you only get XP through murder. Yeah. It's a shame we can't talk it out with these guys. I'd love to talk it out with the boss of this place. I think, if I remember correctly, the boss of this place is like the ghost of a dog or something? Keeping your experience despite the deaths, maybe you'll eventually beat the boss and consider the game defeated. Yes. Yes, the only thing you lose when you die is money. And that's money that wasn't invested in gems. So I am keeping all the experience from these runbacks. 7th Saga Undertale Edition. Grrr! Alright, magic, fire 1. He's dodged it. I mean, I dodged that, so fair play. Alright, so 1 fire is worth like 2 of my normal attacks, so it's definitely worth doing as long as he doesn't dodge them. Zappo. I got him a whole third of the way down, chat. There's some very fortuitous dodges, too. All right, halfway. I've actually reached the halfway point. I'll go ahead and use a Potten. Okay. Glad I bought Type 2 because it only heals like 40 some. Alright, from here it's punches. We're gonna slobber knocker it. Alright, we'll use that other Potten we have. Oh, he dodged. But we dodged. Oh, we're getting close, chat. Can we pull it out? Oh, one more. Oh, nope. One more after that. Actually beat him, chat. Romus lost. Alien reached level 8. Curse of Romus is gone. Alien found the key of Earth. I did! I actually beat the boss. I actually beat the boss. Isn't that cool? Are there no party members on this? You can have one other party member if you can convince them to join you. But you have to find them. And at this point in the game, no, you cannot have another party member. I'm gonna go back to town and save, and then I'm gonna show you something really funny. I consider the game completed now. I am going to show you something very funny that I've never put together before. Have some food and sleep well. Journey is recorded. Come back anytime. Not fucking likely. So chat, when we were reading about how you get the whistle, the only way to get the whistle is to return to talk to a man in Rablesk after being defeated by Romus. What's the name of the boss we just fought? Chat. Apparently, if you get murdered by the boss, go back to town, talk to this guy, he'll give you a whistle that just instantly kills it. Nobody was paying attention. Nobody was paying attention. Yes, apparently, you're not supposed to beat that boss. You're not actually supposed to fight it normally. You're supposed to, okay. Let's be fair here. This is really fucking stupid. Okay? Like, let's not get it twisted. This is a terrible way to handle this. Like, in every other game in existence where something like this is supposed to happen, when you get defeated the way you're supposed to get defeated, the game acknowledges this in some way. There's some special cutscene, there's some special dialogue. Somebody fucking says something, right? Yes, signposting. Signposting. In this game, apparently, when you fight the first boss of the game, you are supposed to die horribly. And everything proceeds as normal. You lose your money, you go back to the last place that you saved, but then you're supposed to go talk to some random guy in town who is like, wow, that sucks. Here, have this nuclear whistle or whatever the fuck it is. And then you take that back, and that's what defeats the boss. However, if we can take this one step further, I also just proved that the boss is not so difficult that you have to do this. You can also just grind up a bunch of levels and a bunch of money for consumables, and you can beat it normally so that an average player might not even need to find this. So they actually fucked this up two ways. They failed to signpost this two different ways. They did not make it clear that your initial death against him is intentional. And they didn't make it clear that you're not supposed to fight him normally. Because yeah, he's unreasonably hard, but he's not so hard that you can't beat him. So when do we do a full playthrough? Fucking never! I am so much madder at this game now than I ever have been in the past. So no, there is zero chance, there is negative chance that we'll ever do a full playthrough of the 7th Saga. I'm shitposting, why do people ever believe me? We have some very pure souls here in chat, and I have my moments myself. And some people just take advantage of that. It's kind of like the first encounter in a FromSoft game where death is intended, but you can beat the boss. But stupid, yeah. I mean, yeah, if you want a boss like this, you have to give them like 1,000,000 HP. Like when you punch him, like his life bar shouldn't move at all. Like his first attack should do like half your health. The game is just bad, both versions of it. Well, actually now I'm wondering, like, is he that hard in the original Japanese version? Is the same thing intended? I don't even know. Anyway, let's just move on with our lives. Let's just turn the page to Link's Awakening, Dragon Warrior 4. We know how to do all this horseshit. We played Link's Awakening. We're good at Link's Awakening. Dragon Warrior 4. How do I get by the enemies in the den of... There's a guy in Dragon Warrior 4 named Giga Demon? The Den of Giga Demon, which is west of the Last Refuge, is one of 4 underworld dens you must explore in order to remove the shields from Necrosaro's palace. Some of the enemies in the den mirror your movements, and if you touch them, they boot you right out. Oh, it's a puzzle dungeon. Okay. It is a puzzle dungeon. Where do I find the gas canister? Crazy looking alien dude named S-Turk. That's cool. Someday, chat. Someday, chat. I hope that we will experience all this stuff for ourselves. Ichabod Gigademon of the upstate Gigademons. We're getting there, chat. We made it to the Power Players Challenge. Wow, only 6 highlighted games this time. Or no, 7. I didn't notice the bottom bar. Mortal Kombat, Wicked 18, Cool Spot, Tecmo Super Bowl, and Star Fox. And then Final Fantasy Adventure on game. Ooh, what is the lowest level you defeat Julius at? That's kind of mean. Please tell me there's an NPC that sells gas canisters and gas accessories. Let me see here. No, you actually get the gas canister from this S-Turk guy. You beat him, you get the canister. After you destroy S-Turk, get the canister from the treasure chest, take it to the item shop in Riverton. There you can exchange it for the balloon, an item that will prove to be very useful. So apparently the gas canister is how you get your airship, presumably, in that game, I guess? Yeah. Oh, this is interesting. The challenge for Mortal Kombat is, can you defeat Reptile on the hard level? I don't remember if the Nintendo Power feature talks about Reptile. If not, this would be the first reference to him, I think. What games you're hiding on the right? Super Black Bass and ActRaiser. On the right, it's Super Scope 6, Pinbot, Prince of Persia, Roadrunners Death Valley Rally, Pac-Man, Super Black Bass, ActRaiser, and Metroid. Apparently the challenge for ActRaiser is to finish the game at the lowest level, and everybody did at level 10. Metroid was just best ending. Prince of Persia was most time left at the end. How long do you have to play Prince of Persia? Is it 1 hour or is it 2 hours? It's 1 hour? Then Scott Billier of Moequa, Illinois beat the game in 9 minutes. Which is pretty insane. On the other hand, Terry Trush of Woodhaven played Mole Patrol up to the numerical limit for score. When the hell does Black Bass keep showing up? I have no idea. I have no fucking clue. Didn't realize they ported an actual pinball game to the NES. Oh yeah. Pinbot, I think, was the only one. And it's honestly a pretty decent version. It's a decent pinball game in its own, like, it's a decent virtual pinball in its own right, and they did a good job of translating Pinbot. I would honestly suggest you try it, Dave. Throw it into an emulator and give it a try. It's actually really fun. There's actually progression through the table, and the video game introduces some new elements, like differently shaped balls and like little robots and stuff that can walk around on the table. It's pretty cool, honestly. The speedrunners are just built different. Yeah. So with this Power Players Challenge, they introduced a new thing down here at the bottom, the Super Power Club Challenge. One challenge out of every month. They would award the top 25 players that beat it 4 superpower stamps, which again is like $4 worth towards Nintendo Power merch. So for this one, it's Star Fox. What's the lowest score you can finish the game with? So that's pretty cool, honestly. That's pretty neat. Power Players poll contest is for Super Off-Road the Baja. The grand prize is to go off-road with reigning Baja 1000 champ Ivan Stewart at a race. You can see how he and his team gear up for the big race. You can be part of the Trade West Chase crew on race day. So basically, I guess you're winning a trip to a Baja race. And you get to meet one of the drivers and the team and whatnot. That's kind of neat. And you win a racing helmet. and a copy of the game for your Super Nintendo. You get to watch Ivan Stewart drinking. I have no idea who Ivan Stewart is. No clue whatsoever. But yeah. You can see the fine print on this one really clearly. Chances of winning are determined by the total number of entries received. The ratio of prizes to entry cards distributed is 56 to 1 million. No substitution prizes permitted. All prizes will be awarded. Grand prize. Nintendo of America will provide air travel and accommodations for the winner and one guest. If under 18, the winner must be accompanied by a parent or guardian. The winner must also provide a written release to NOA. Estimated value of the trip is $5,000 in 1994 money. The Baja Champ, idiot. Yeah, well, same to you. So's your old man. Welcome back to the top 20, chat. This is good. It's a bellwether for the end of the issue. The parent or guardian. Yes, the parent or guardian would be the guest in those cases. Yeah, I don't think Nintendo Power is going to shell out for a 3-person trip just because the winner's under 18. Because I think they could pretty much expect whoever the winner is, they're going to be under 18. I think the odds are extremely good given the demographic. So, well, you know what? Let's talk about this. Let's see if there's actually anything on here that people want to request. And if not, we could actually just scoot past it. On the Super NES for the first month of 1994, Mortal Kombat took the top by a wide margin, followed by Street Fighter II Turbo, which I think this is indicative of people voting for things just because they think they're cool and not because they actually have them, because I do not believe Street Fighter II Turbo sold that well. The fact that Mortal Kombat 1 makes me sad. Dude, Mortal Kombat was huge at this time. Mortal Kombat was the game in the arcades. And I mean, Street Fighter 2 had been out for a couple of years at this point. So Mortal Kombat was primed to take the top spot. After that is Link to the Past, Mario All-Stars, and the older version of Street Fighter 2. Star Fox, Super Mario Kart, Final Fantasy 2, Mega Man X, and Mario Paint are the top 10. And then Zombies Ate My Neighbors, Disney's Aladdin, F-Zero, Super Empire Strikes Back, SimCity, Super Mario World, Flashback, Madden, NFL 94, NHL Stanley Cup, and PTO. That does say PTO. Pacific Theater of Operations. If I remember correctly, that's a Koei historical battle simulator, I think. On Game Boy, the #1 game is The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening. 2 is Super Mario Land 2. 3 is Mortal Kombat. The rancid-ass Game Boy version of Mortal Kombat is the 3rd most popular Game Boy game on these lists. Followed by Kirby's Dream Land and Metroid 2. Super Mario Land, Tetris, Jurassic Park, Faceball 2000, Final Fantasy Legend 3 are the top 10 there. And then Dr. Mario, Mega Man 4, Mega Man 2, Mega Man 3, in that order. Then the Ren and Stimpy Show, Final Fantasy Adventure, Golf, Kirby's Pinball Land, Yoshi's Cookie, and Final Fantasy Legend 2. I don't feel like the Game Boy chart changes very much unless something really new and notable comes out, like Mortal Kombat. And then on the NES, Mario 3, Zelda, Kirby's Adventures, those all just kind of like trade around the top 3. Tecmo Super Bowl, Jurassic Park, Metroid, Mega Man 5, Final Fantasy, Monopoly. Man, they really had to cram this one in here. Battletoads and Double Dragon, The Ultimate Team. I think if they just said Battletoads and Double Dragon, people would know what they were talking about. TMNT, wow, original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Super Mario Bros. 2, Mega Man 4, Dr. Mario, Mega Man 2, Tetris, Mega Man 3, Battletoads, and Zelda 2. Once Mega Man gets on the top 20, they kind of infest it. Mega Man is kind of like an infestation on these things. Like, all 5 Mega Man games on the NES are on the chart there. But not Mega Man 6, funny enough. There's a lot of Bahamut Lagoon on this list. You're talking about the music playlist, right? And yeah, on Game Boy, Mega Man 2, 3, and 4 are on here, but not the original. And then on Super Nintendo, Mega Man X is already at 9, so 25% of the list is Mega Man. Put in Final Fantasy Legend 3 Ren Stimpy Show, left it at PTO. All right, chat. I mean, if you're good, we can move on. If you're cool, we can move on from the top 20. Turning the page. All right, here's what we're actually gonna do. I'm gonna close requests. We are not gonna do this right now because we're 10 minutes from quitting time. I know what we're gonna do. I have a plan. And I think this is a plan that will please everyone. Interesting, Mega Man 2 is so low given its reputation nowadays. It is, isn't it? It is, isn't it? Yeah, it's really interesting that, like, yeah, 2 at 16, 3 at 18. I mean, personally, I think Mega Man 3 is the best out of all the Nintendo ones, NES ones. And yeah, Mega Man, I think newer stuff. I think, because remember, this is just kids sending in the Players Poll contest card and marking off, like, their 5 favorite games for each system, right? It doesn't really reflect the quality. It's a pure popularity contest among Nintendo fans plugged in enough to have a subscription to the magazine and send the card back. I didn't. When I was a kid, I only sent in 2 of those cards, only because I was interested in the contests attached to them. The one to win a Super Nintendo, and I don't even remember the other one. But I know I did it twice, and I don't even remember what I filled in for those. It might not even matter to me. So I think in a popularity contest like that, newer games are always going to have the edge because people have heard of them. They're fresher in the mind. You do get some weird upset sometimes, but yeah, for the most part, it's newer stuff floating the top. You never sent in a card when you had a subscription? Yeah. Seems weird the original Mega Man is the highest of the older games. I assume Mega Man 5 is the new hotness. No, it's Mega Man 5 at 7. Mega Man 1 at 13. Mega Man 4 at 14. Mega Man 2 at 16, and Mega Man 3 at 18. So, but Mega Man 5 also isn't the newest. Mega Man 6 is. And Mega Man 6 isn't even on the chart. Which kid sent in pathetic theater operations? Is Sengoku getting coverage later? I don't remember. I really don't remember. Now they used to... Okay, in the earlier days of the magazine, before they had enough kids sending in cards for this, they used to cobble together the top 20 out of players' picks, pros' picks, and I think dealers' picks. So they wouldn't just, like, the cards sent in by kids were the players' picks. I don't remember how they got pros' picks. Dealers' picks were from, like, retailers. They would actually poll the retailers, I think, for, like, sales figures and games that they thought were hot. And then they would cobble all that together into the top 20. I don't think they do that anymore because they don't have those individual breakdowns that they had in the earlier years of the magazine. So yeah, I think the lineups on these charts have changed a lot over time. And they're just very, very much more like beauty pageants, popularity contests. So, you kind of see it reflected here. Like, the Super NES chart is basically the newest games out of franchises and, like, the release games that made the biggest splashes. Super Mario World is still on here, SimCity is still on here, F-Zero is still on here. Pros picks were just ask Robin George. Dealers got sick of Robin George's shit. Yeah, maybe it was their power counselors. Maybe they pulled them. Maybe that's how it works. Yeah, exactly, Manic. We're on the same wavelength here. So, anyway, let's talk about how we're gonna handle the rest of this magazine. So, we have made it to now playing. We are not gonna crack into now playing tonight because I think, oh shit, wait. Hold it. 2-hit. The Sengoku getting coverage later. Sengoku is right here. You can request Sengoku on the very next Power Hours. Next Thursday is when you can do this. Here's what we're gonna do. Here's what we're gonna do. Next week on Thursday, we will come back here and we will go through the now playing, and y'all will be welcome to request whatever you want out of here as we normally do. Once we're done with now playing, it's just a cursory tour of Pack Watch, a preview of the next issue, that'll be it. Assuming that it doesn't take us more than 2 hours to finish the magazine on Thursday. It shouldn't, because we've already spent so much time in this magazine. We've already played so many of these games, and a lot of them are frankly garbage. Assuming we have time, once we're done, it's not that big of an assumption, honestly. I think people are ready to move on. And also, I'm about to give you an incentive. If we finish the magazine with at least an hour left in the evening on Thursday, we will spend however much time we have left on Terra Enigma. Because that is the one game from Super Famicom Import Night that I never got to. And I said I would do it at the end of one of these Power Hours nights. Well, here's your chance. Because we are right at the tail end of this issue. It should not take the entire stream to get through now playing. So, if we can just kind of scoot through this, not play every single game out of here, we should have plenty of time to spend an hour or two on Terra Enigma. Sound good? Someone in chat has been harassing me about Terra Enigma pretty regularly for the last couple of weeks, so if they're not here right now, I hope their ears are pricking up wherever they are in the world. I do want to see Sengoku. Yeah, no, this is not, I'm not trying to discourage y'all from requesting stuff, and it definitely if it's something we haven't seen before. I wasn't paying attention. It was you, wasn't it? It was you, wasn't it, RV Winkle? Well, once more, just for you, on Thursday, if we can finish this issue with at least an hour left in the evening, I will play Terra Enigma. I will spend the rest of the stream on Thursday playing Terra Enigma. And yes, again, I am not trying to discourage you from requesting things. By all means, request Sengoku. If you want to see Mega Man X again, I promise I won't do a full playthrough of it if you request it. If you'd like to see me try and fail at Flashback again, we could do that. If you want to see a few stages of Soldiers of Fortune, all that's fine. All of that is fine. But I am going to make an effort on my side to get through things fast enough to get to Terra Enigma on Thursday, because it's a game I would like to try. It's a game that I am interested in, and I know people are interested in seeing. He's trying to discourage us from requesting boring-ass Solitaire and rancid-ass Beethoven again. Yes. Yes. Do not request T2 the arcade game. That would straight up be a massive waste of everyone's time. Don't do that. In fact, I may punish people if they request T2 the arcade game. Sengoku 3 is a top tier later era beat 'em up from 2001. Good combos, varied characters, and fighting styles. Excuse me, Solitaire was hype. I say with Solitaire wallpaper I paid Dragon Quiz for. We did actually end up having fun with Solitaire. Is that more T2 the arcade game? You'll suffer. It will not be pleasant. Yeah, I am thoroughly unfamiliar with the Sengoku games. I don't know shit about them. So I'm all for it. I'm down. But yes, this will be Thursday. So, quick recap of the schedule, and then I will send y'all off to raid somebody. Tomorrow night, I am streaming. We are doing our 6-year streamiversary celebration-thon tomorrow night. We are going to be just chatting. We're going to be reviewing the history of GPG streams. So the more recent a viewer you are to this channel, the more interesting tomorrow night will be, because we're gonna go back through old games that we played long before you showed up and talk about them. That's what we're gonna do. Talk about them. No gameplay tomorrow night. Talking. Just talking. But I will have a new request thing for y'all. Are you gonna grow out your beard for the occasion? Yes. Fuck you. You spoiled the surprise. In one single day, I'm going to grow out the beard that I had before. I can do it. Don't think I can't. We are absolutely going to discuss Legendary Beer Dish. We are going to, God willing, assuming we can get a decent pace going, we're going to talk about every period of GPG from the beginning until the present. Beethoven's Third Beyond Thunderdome. So yeah, 6-year streamiversary tomorrow night. Monday, back to Wooden Ocean. Wooden Ocean will be Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. We will be here on Thursday. Thursday night, God willing, we will both finish January 1994 Nintendo Power and play Terra Enigma. Friday, no plan as of yet. And then Saturday... Saturday, we'll just start the next issue of Nintendo Power. I see no reason not to. We've spent so much time in this issue doing special features and whatnot. I think it'll be really nice to actually crack into a new issue and go through... I know, it's been so long. It'll be so nice to just have the table of contents, go through actual, like, game features, play some games like normal. Yeah, it'll be great. Fashion a beard out of paper and tape. So yeah, that's the plan, chat. That's how it's gonna be. Also, this coming week is the last week that I am flying solo. My family is coming back 1 week from Monday, so, which isn't really gonna impact streams other than there'll be this Sunday's stream and next Sunday's stream. After that, no more Sunday streams. We'll be going back to normal times. What the fuck is this song? This is from Shigesato Itoi's Bass Fishing #1. Sure, whatever, man. I'm sorry, that was the song was just incredibly distracting. Just powerfully distracting. Alrighty, tonight, chat. How's about I send you over to... Let's go hang out with Big Sig, shall we? He's playing Mecha Break, which looks like a pretty cool... I've heard good things about this. Seems like a pretty cool game. I might give this a try at some point. Anyway, gang, thank you so much for coming out tonight. Thank you for joining me for the Power Hours, and a significant amount of progress in the Power Hours, such as it is. I am excited to be staring down the possibility of finishing this one and starting another one next week. That should get us all very excited, I think. So hopefully I will see you all tomorrow night for our big 6-year streamiversary. But until then, as always, y'all take care. Bye, everybody.